Ladies and gentlemen, please excuse this fucking announcements. Please be advised that you have now just listened to Rebel. Ken Rebel, if you're in this fucking building, please make your way to the office. Now, for your morning announcements from Glenn Brown. Thank you. You already know it's your boy Glenn here. How y'all doing out there? I'm here to spit some knowledge to y'all this morning. And, you know, I wanted to get some feedback on how you think the mixtape was. Thank you guys for listening. You know, it's a masterpiece. Ken Rebel came a long way. You know, I'm lucky and fortunate enough to see his growth, you know. I remember when we was macking in high school, he was talking about, yo, I'm a rap, blah, blah, yada, yada. And you know, he was just learning now. It's like when you sketching, you just learning how to sketch. And I see him sketching, and then he started drawing and then coloring in and shit. And I'm like, oh shit, this nigga's getting nice. So, you know, I always have faith in him. You know, I always have faith in his sketches. And, you know, just to see today the masterpiece that he's doing, it's just amazing, man. It's just amazing. And, you know, Ken Rebel is about to come to the building, man. He about to come and spit some knowledge to us and let us know what's up. But, you know, I'm just here as a bigger brother, just to let y'all know, man, it's Ken Rebel. Oh shit, he got Jedi motherfucking P in this building. Oh shit.
What I talk, I don't wanna think, I don't wanna wait, girl, I just wanna chill. What up, dog? It's your boy Brandon Shea. Okay, Jedi you feel me? 2175 Raider Clan. You know, used to be our future and shit. I met this nigga Kendall in motherfucking Guitar Center with like 6 bitches and like 20 niggas. Nigga was like, yo.
The ratio was all wrong there.
Nigga was like, yo, bro, you like Lupe Fiasco. I was like, word? Word, B. Motherfucking bros, motherfucking rebels in this motherfucking piece, B. Niggas gon' make it. Make crazy, nigga. Fuck your moms, fuck your girlfriend, fuck your own sister. We might fuck your boss's sister too. That's fine.
What down? It's Brandon Shea, aka Jedi P. I'm in here with the backpack on my college dropout shit. You know, so then when I first met Ken, see, it was through Jedi actually. He invited me up to the studio. He was like, yo, come here, we fucking with, you know, this clique Rebels. We la. I'm like, alright, let me hear what they got. So I mean, this nigga was mad, like eager to just rap. He was like, yo, I wanna hear you rap, Really, he just wanted to rap. He was looking for an excuse to rap. So I'm like, I'm gonna let this little nigga go. I'm like, alright, let me hear what you got. So he started spitting some shit. I was like, yo, this nigga can really rap. Boy, Big Vic came in, started dropping some bars. I was actually impressed. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be quiet for now, but I'm gonna come back here again and I'm gonna have to let these niggas know I'm with it. I'm totally with it. You know, and then the story unfolded. Here we are. Rebel shit. To infinity.
Alright, so you know it's King Vaz Rebel. I met Kendall like a year ago. I hit this dude up on Tumblr like, yo, what's good? You need a photographer or whatever? He said, yeah, so I came through. I spent $200 in a cab that day just to get to the studio, and now look where it is. This one he was just recording, like just after Disrespectful. Everything was popping. I seen like the major improvement. Like, this mixtape really should be an album, but I mean, this nigga can wow. I mean, just last week he slammed me through a hole in the wall. Josh mad, the wall ain't fixed, but you know how we do it. It's that Rebel life, baby. You never know what to expect with this nigga Ken. But yo, bro, great tape. You know, man, you know how we do it, bro. Yeah.
Yo, what's good, yo? It's your boy Dashin. I met Kendall at a Big Sean concert, actually. It was really funny. My nigga Rich, we tried to get backstage to this Big Sean shit, and this nigga Rich gets backstage, and me and Kendall get stuck with the security guard. These 2 fat-ass security guards, ugly-ass motherfuckers and shit. And so we watching this big-ass screen Big Sean performing, we just standing there like, wow, we really ain't gonna get back in this bitch. So we just started talking and shit, talking about what we want to do with our lives and, you know, being young. Kendall was still in high school. I was about to graduate. This nigga had on fucking shorts, moccasins, and like this red varsity starter jacket. And I was like, what this nigga know about some vintage shit? Cause, you know, I'm Snap God and all that. So after that, we left. Kendall goes, you know, I'm gonna be the next big rap artist in this game. It's me. I was like, alright, well, let's do it. So I remember one day I was in the supermarket and I called this nigga. I was like, yo, when are we gonna start shooting these videos that you was talking about? Whatever. He's like, soon, bro, real soon. I just gotta get my school shit together, you know, cause you know I'm about to graduate. This nigga goes to his prom with a flat top and some shit on. I don't know what this nigga had on, but you know, it's motherfucking rebel life. We out here, OVOXO. You already know that.
Yeah, man, what's good, man? It's your boy Vic, baby. Let me see how I met the nigga Ken. I know as far back as I can remember from me meeting the nigga Ken or whatever. I fucked his mans up at the train or whatever. No, Vic got that one-hitter quitter type shit or whatever. And then I was putting my shit on, and the nigga Ken slapped me. If I'm correct, the nigga smacked me in my face. But yeah, we gonna skip that. And yeah, I guess that was the first time I met Ken. I think that was like freshman year or shit. Cocky motherfucker. He's still cocky, but you know, I think that was probably like the first time I met Ken and shit. You know, we was all rappers. Well, we was all rapping at that time. Nobody was really doing nothing serious. And then like, what happened? We used to always fuck with Ken. That's what it was. We used to always fuck with him and shit, cause you know, he wasn't the strongest one that was rapping and shit, but the nigga had potential. He always had potential. And then yeah, the nigga used to always come to me and shit, show me his raps and shit. And I used to just tell the nigga like, you know, I fuck with it, man. You my bro, I fuck with it. But now look how far I got the nigga. Bam!
Yo, what's good, y'all? This is the OG Rebel Josh. You know what I'm saying? 1/3 of the firm management. It's crazy how I met Ken though, man. Ken came to the studio with some mutual friends of ours and shit. And you know, I walked in like, who the hell is these little niggas in my studio? But it was cool though, you know what I'm saying? We vibed out, we talked and shit. He a little kid, a little young kid. He had some shit on his shoulders, you know. He had that on his shoulders, you know. He knew what to say and all that. So we talked and all that. He was just like, yo, I'm looking for management. You know, I was real hesitant and shit. You know, I had a couple artists that I was dealing with. But after the conversation we had, you know, I was like, nah, I'ma fuck with him. I ain't even hear no music yet. When I heard the music, it was like, yo, nah, this kid is crazy, man. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Told the bro, told my man Reem. You know what I'm saying? And we, you know, I met the family. Had to meet the family. That was a must, you know. The moms, the sister, you know, everything was a go. You know what I'm saying? We just worked out. We did a little trial and error thing, and then it was all gravy from there, man. So you know, y'all listen to this tape. I know y'all was impressed. I know y'all was impressed, cause you know, through the whole process of me going through it with him, it was crazy seeing how he got better and better on every track. I ain't the only one that see it. Y'all witnessed it. Shit. Great motherfucking tape, man. Great motherfucking tape, man. Yeah. Rebel life, nigga. Get with it or get left in a ditch. Ha ha.